Hello, I'm back. How the time is flight subscribers asking if I died, putting an end to that AFK spree as I save up for a new PC. 3.0 was released and we all cheered. Jared was allowed to shave his beard. Big ships released, can't wait to loot as we get slapped with a frivolous lawsuit. And as Chris Roberts showed off his building blocks, we kind of were wondering why he didn't pop out of that box. And while the developers use lots of love and care, I do question motives when bugs are placed right there. And while the haters go round and round, I'll turn that frown upside down. While development's had some hiccups and coughs, it's clear Star Citizen's lifting off! Hello everyone, I'm back again with more Star Citizen videos for you. I hope you're not fed up with me as we cover this year's happenings. We have a lot to catch up on, but first, I have to end this with an epic shot. Blah. It's a capital ship. Blah. Alright, that's enough of that silliness. I'm back, everyone, and I can't wait to start making Star Citizen videos for you. Now, Star Citizen's development's very intriguing, as it's been shrouded in hype and controversy. And while amongst the community, you're going to find hardliners who come down one way or the other. Which is why I wanted to make this video and share why I personally, keyword personally, think Star Citizen's going to succeed. Maestro, if you'd please.
Star Citizen's the most ambitious game being developed. Within this universe are several dozen star systems. Within each star system are several planets. These planets are then populated with civilizations, creatures, and plant life. Development teams have had to create groundbreaking technologies to create these worlds. What would take game developers several months to do can now be achieved in mere minutes. Of course, the development is surrounded by uncertainties. The main question being if Chris Roberts can fulfill his promises, and will Star Citizen succeed?
I'm so sorry I couldn't afford the real guy, but he charges $5,000 an hour. No, really, I looked it up and tried to email his agent. It was too expensive. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. What is it you look for in an MMO currently under development? Maybe you want something with amazing graphics, a strong player base, something with great PvP or PvE content. Maybe you're looking for free-to-play, monthly subscription, or pay-to-win. Now, all of these elements are very important and things that matter to a lot of us. But one thing that's underrated and untalked about throughout any MMO is the player-developer relationship. This relationship is so important, and I've seen several games either succeed or crash and burn when they either neglect or strengthen that relationship.
Actually, Critical, the most important thing is money. Without money, the game cannot succeed.
Yes, Nigel Thornberry, you certainly have a point, but still to me, the player-developer relationship is the most important thing, and Star Citizen has excelled and got above and beyond with this particular element. The developers are so open and candid with all of the different updates and features, and more than happy to share them with the community, not only to listen to all of the feedback on top of that, and make the necessary changes to improve those mechanics. Now, I also know exactly what it feels like to be on the receiving end of no player-developer relationship. You get out-of-touch updates, content you didn't ask for, and game mechanics changed or game-breaking simply to increase the size of the developer's wallet. Of course, not all games are bad, and not all developers are greedy, as the development of Star Citizen follows that continuous pattern that I've seen throughout all the years of gaming experience, with the most successful games having that really strong bond between players and developers as they work, change, and build the game together. Which is why I think Star Citizen is being developed correctly and will be very successful in the future. Of course, this isn't the only reason. How about the man at the helm?
Don't say Chris Roberts. No, we love Chris Roberts. Chris Roberts is our friend. All right, just this once.
Chris Roberts, founder of Cloud Imperium Games, has been creating video games ever since he was a teenager. And with a track record to back it up, it's very evident that Chris Roberts enjoys video games. And with Chris at the helm as lead developer, he's been able to take his development team and create procedurally generated universes using groundbreaking technologies, revolutionizing the gaming industry. He's also stressed he doesn't want to lose his creative power in developing Star Citizen and has used his business savviness to keep it out of corporate control. With the feats he's achieved and the principles he has, Chris Roberts mirrors the exact same creator who I really admire, one who was trying to create his own galaxy, revolutionizing the industry he was in, achieving the impossible, while fighting to keep creative control over his project, George Lucas. The story of the production of Star Wars is nothing short of a fascinating tale, and while I can't share it in this video, George Lucas went through one of the most stressful times in his life to the point where his health was put in jeopardy. And while I certainly hope Chris hasn't had to experience those high levels of pressure, it's very self-evident that Chris is a born leader, as he reserves his frustration and disappointment, keeping the community enthusiastic about the upcoming projects and developments. He must be dealing with large amounts of pressure that are unimaginable. He's still able to come out and share his great passion for the game, wanting it to succeed and imprinting that on the rest of us, as we root for him as he continues to develop the game. I've never once wanted a developer to succeed more than I have Chris Roberts. With his friendly, charismatic personality, absolutely cheesy recruitment videos, and hard-working will, perseverance, and passion, I have no doubt in my mind that Chris Roberts is just yet another factor why Star Citizen will be developed correctly and successfully. But success has come at a cost, one of them being the delays of the project and development of the game. It's a very bittersweet thing for me to admit, but after seeing other space games rushed and delivered to their communities over the past few years, giving players games that are unpolished and unfinished with little to no endgame content, or simply none of the content promised, is just another reason why I think the delays of Star Citizen are nothing but a good thing. To spare you the history of all the development delays and why they were caused, I'm going to use a very weird analogy. The factory had to be built before the first can of peas could be produced. Simply put, the development of Star Citizen had to be built from the ground up, using new game-enhancing technologies to try and create a universe in a matter of minutes. Ask me a few years ago and I didn't care about these tools, I just want to play the game! But over the course of time, I've taken a great fascination, and it's absolutely stunning to me just what the developers have created. We're also getting to see the verse take shape just this very year, seeing new game mechanics, ships, and features being implemented, and I can't wait to see what next year has in store. And of course, for the final reason why I think Star Citizen is certainly going to succeed is because Chris Roberts has stated, and it's been made very evident amongst a lot of conflicting info, that Star Citizen is not a pay-to-win game.
What are you talking about, Criticorn? There's $27,000 ships! Ah!
Yes, there are $27,000 ship packages. I'll cover in another video, but I do want to explain why I feel Star Citizen isn't a pay-to-win. Now, technically, of course it is. Anytime players use cash to acquire in-game advantages, that falls into the category of pay-to-win. But Chris Roberts has stated this is simply to allow players who don't have enough time to play Star Citizen to keep up with their friends and play at their own pace. This pay-to-win model allows players to purchase credits, so they don't have to constantly grind out repetitive missions just simply to pay all of those bills. There's also going to be a cap to make sure players don't acquire infinite wealth. This is simply just an implementation to allow players to get a small percentage of cost out of the way. And while I'll discuss it in another video, this model has been used by one of the most successful free-to-play games on the market today. Another issue brought up are these giant massive capital ships that players are acquiring when they fund the game. Don't worry, the developers are completely aware that these could be used to smash little players, so they're implementing a lot of caps in place to make sure this doesn't happen. Just to turn the ignition switch on your ship, you're going to have to pay for the fuel, the crew, the supplies, ammunition, and ship insurance. This is going to cost tens, if not hundreds of thousands of credits when you first start out, which you don't have. You're going to have to fly around in a smaller ship and earn all those credits just so you can take off in your bigger ship. Unfortunately, I can't cover all of my points on this particular segment, so I'll be making a second video to better educate and help players understand just exactly how Star Citizen isn't a pay-to-win, and what successful business models, based on other games, Chris Roberts and his team could use for the future to help generate revenue for Star Citizen. All in all, I hope this information was helpful for you and better cleared the air for some of those mixed articles being written about Star Citizen. It's beyond the point of being hype or something that will never see the light of day. We're seeing projects being released on a quarterly basis, and while there's minor delays amongst those, the final products are something to behold. And on one final personal note, I know I've been gone a really long time. I have no excuse. Okay, my gaming computer died and I got really busy with work, had to pay those bills, but all of that's changed now, and hopefully I have a little spare time to make a YouTube video here and there for you guys. I have a lot of fun doing it. Thank you so much for staying subscribed to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a great week, a great weekend, and I shall talk to you later.